Hello everyone, Abby here with Scrap and Abby, and I have you all propped up on my little gyro tabletop tripod, and I have you looking at my my laptop screen because I need some help from you ladies. My birthday is on November 2nd, and I will be turning 44. Oh, I'm getting older, you guys. So my husband and my daughter and my son have been asking me what kind of things I would like for my birthday, and I typically get, like gift cards to Michael's, Hobby Lobby, things like that, but they also would like to have me actually open a present or something, they said, because they feel that always giving me a gift card isn't a lot of fun for them, I guess. I love them because it's free crafty money to me. But anyway, so a couple of the big things that I think I would like to have for a birthday, I can't decide. So I wanted to get your input and see what your thoughts are, and if you have either of these items or both, and what your opinions would be. So the first one, as you can see, is the We Are Memory Keepers typewriter. Now I just have this pulled up on Michael's. It's not like that means where he would purchase it, because I know you can get them online, but it says it's out of stock online, but that doesn't matter because I know you can still get it elsewhere. The problem with this is that they don't have purple. They have it in black, and I think pink is specific to Michael's, and they have it in white. Now I would like to get it in white if I could, because I would be interested in trying to paint this lavender or lilac color without damaging the typewriter, of course. But if they can't get me a white, then I would prefer black next, just because I'm a purple girl. I would still take it if pink was the only option, of course, but I would prefer white first. Then I could at least put maybe some purple decals on it or something to kind of make it my own. And the other item that I'm looking at that I am interested in is, let me get it brought up over here, and this is just brought up on Amazon again. This isn't where they would probably buy it from per se. This is where I've found it quickly, is the Misti Stamping Tool. I have a good friend of mine who said she tried it out at a crop, and the lady who had it either A, didn't really know how to use it very well, or what, but she did not give the group at that crop a very good review on the Misti Stamp Tool. But I watched a very thorough review on YouTube by Claire Matthews, and I will link her channel below as well. I have recently become addicted to her channel. She's a crafter who lives in the UK, and she does crafty vlogs, and that intrigued me because I've never really seen anybody that does crafty vlogs. I think it's really cool. So I'll be sure to link her channel below. But she showed, I think, 5 different ways, but she showed a variety of ways that you can use the Misti Stamping Tool. Now I feel like this is something I would use more often than I would the typewriter. The typewriter seems kind of like a nice, kind of a tchotchke extra kind of item, tool to have. But I like this idea because I think it's really cool, because I do have difficulty sometimes lining up my acrylic stamps and my red rubber stamps, like this one in the picture, when I'm trying to do different layering techniques and stuff. Sometimes I'm off a little bit, and I think this would be a really cool tool to have. But I also like the typewriter too. So my thoughts on this, why I like this so much, is because of the fact, I just realized how close my face was to the camera. I hope I'm not yelling. I apologize if I am. I like this because you can put 12 by 12 cardstock in here, paper, whatever, and I saw another really good review on this, and if I can't remember the lady's name, but I will try to find the video in my video history, and I will link her below as well, just so I can give proper credit to the best review that I could find for this. So this lady had pointed out that you can choose the different ribbon inks. Of course, lavender and purple's not one of them, but I like the fact that you can have different inks if you want to do that. This is actually how I learned to type, is on an old school typewriter like this. Although they didn't have these when I was in high school, we had the electric typewriters. I graduated in 1990, just to kind of give you a reference of when I was in high school, but for the late 80s. But my grandparents and stuff, when we go visit them, like on holidays or whatever, just weekend visits, they had a bunch of these old school typewriters and adding machines and stuff, and that's what we used to play on. And so that's kind of how I first taught myself how to type a little bit. My older sister kind of was teaching me how, and they actually worked. They just had them for us kids to play with, which was really a fun memory for me, actually. So it kind of evokes that childhood memory for me as well. Hopefully I'm not making you dizzy. I'm trying to hypnotize you with the typewriter. Anyway, I just think it'd be kind of a fun, tool to have in my crafting, because obviously I could, use this on my 12 by 12 layouts, and then obviously all the different papers going down to something as small as a tag or an ATC card. I just think it'd be kind of a fun thing to have. So I'm just not sure which one I would pick. I kind of feel like maybe the Misti stamping tool would be more used per se, because I, do a lot of stamping for various cards and tags and, things like that. But I don't know, I like this too. So I mean, I could always get one for Christmas, I suppose, or even use my birthday money, because I always get money from my mom for my birthday, so I could probably just do that. But anyway, so I just kind of want to see what your ladies' opinions are, whether you have either one of these items or not. Please comment below and let me know what you would choose if you had the choice of the Misti stamp tool, or the We Are Memory Keepers typewriter. Now, if you don't care for either of those, just comment below and let me know which one of the two you would prefer, even if you don't like either of them, just to kind of give me some help, because I just kind of want to see your guys' opinions and see what your thoughts are. And you ladies know how I craft. I mean, especially for those that have been on my channel since the beginning, which is actually 5 years. I'm coming up on my 5-year YouTube anniversary, I think next week. I'll have to do a special video for that or something. But anyway, you kind of know my crafting style, and it's kind of like, what do you think I would probably use more? The Misti Stamp Tool or the We Are Memory Keepers typewriter? Either way, I will wind up having both at some point, because my crafting money that where I spend and splurge on myself, it comes from all my commission work that I do for people. That kind of thing. That I can obviously use household money if I want to, but I like to try to use, my commission work money, and when I, sell various, stamp supplies, or crafting supplies that I don't use anymore, things like that, or birthday, Christmas money, stuff like that. So then I just don't feel quite as guilty, even though my husband spoils me terribly. So just comment below and let me know what you think after all that rambling, and I would love to hear. So today is October 23rd. I'm going to go ahead and throw this video up on my YouTube channel. I'm not going to really do any editing other than just putting a title to it, like I always do with my other videos. And just comment below and let me know, and I would love to see what your thoughts are. And of course, I will share with you what I end up getting for my birthday. Now, it's possible they might throw me a wild card and not give me either one of those things. I don't know, we'll see. But those are the two things that they both have asked me individually, so I know that they're all comparing notes. And my son, of course, they're talking to him because he's back in Oregon, but they're communicating with him also, but to figure out what they want to get me for my present. Oh, and the thing is, with the stamper, the Misti Stamp Tool, the size I wanted was the biggest size. I don't remember the sizes exactly, because again, I don't have one of these. I've just been kind of recently researching these, but I would like to have the one that's the bigger of all of the options. That way I could use, like, 8.5 by 11 paper, or that kind of stuff. I would be happy with the smallest one. I'd be happy with any of them, of course, but if I had a preference, I would prefer the larger one, just because I do a lot of layouts on 12 by 12 and 8.5 by 11 projects as well, and 6 by 6, things like that. So thanks, ladies, for letting me kind of ramble to you for almost 9 minutes, and I would appreciate your input, because I do value all of you ladies and your opinions, especially for those that are experienced crafters, and maybe you've had both of these items or one of them, or just kind of give me your pros and cons. So I will see you ladies next time. Happy crafting, happy stamping, and happy planning. And again, I will be sure to share with you post my birthday, which is November 2nd, as to what I end up getting. So I will see you ladies next time. Bye.